Gosh dang it. What in the world? Everything's crooked. You got the camera fixed?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well, I guess.
There we go.
Let's go ahead and.
So it looks like.
Yeah, is it? It looks like it's working.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, well.
Well, everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Lot Life Hurricane edition. Our studio had been ransacked.
It did.
We tried to film it yesterday. We were unable to do it. We finally got everything put back together. You know, I think I know who the culprits are.
Oh, 100%. You could figure that out because they were making a absolute,
There's some
chaos.
There's some characters running through the dealership right now by the name of Shady and
Yeah, Shady and They both have T-shirts that says Shady and then
That's right. We have the best of the River Valley voting is going strong right now, but our candidate Jimmy for best salesman, of course, Randall Ford for best dealership.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we're defending our title. But there are a couple of unsavory characters out there that don't want to see us do that.
That's exactly right. But on that note, please go vote because that's a huge thing for us, and I enjoy going.
Yes,
I love.
it is a big banquet. We get to go, and Andrew gets to eat for free
and drink for free.
A nice frothy Kool-Aid beverage. So because we don't promote anything else other than
that's exactly
family
right.
lifestyles here, so. So, yes, but these unsavory characters have been going through. They've been creating havoc here in the dealership. I don't know if both of you viewers would go and check out the videos that we've already run already.
Yeah, they're on Facebook, so if you want to check those videos out and what they've done so far to the dealership, you can go check it out. They've been messing with Jimmy pretty bad. I mean, they locked him out one time.
Yeah. And I have a feeling it's just getting started.
100%. Yeah, what's it run up to? When's it run up to? How far? How long?
It runs for about a month, so they started on June 6th, I think, is when the polls opened for this. It should run for right about a month to the beginning of July. And again, everybody, if you'd please go vote for us. You can vote once a day. You can vote on multiple media streams. So actually, you can vote twice a day from your phone, from your computer. So we want to just blow this thing up. Last year, at the event, I believe we were just shy of 1 million votes for the whole event, which is an incredible amount of votes for this town because Fort Smith has like 80,000, 90,000 people, something like that.
Yep.
The fact that there were almost 1 million votes, and it's the whole area, but still, it's a pretty big deal.
That is a huge deal. That means a lot of people's been voting.
There's a couple of these kind of contests that have been around, but this is by far the biggest, and that's why we wanted to be involved with it, because whenever all of the people vote and they say that Randall Ford is number one, it really means something. If 1 million people say it, it's got to be true. It's got to be true.
It's got to be true.
It is.
I mean, scientifically, numbers.
If you don't want to take my word for it, ask the millions and millions of people that are voting in this thing. Be one of those people. Vote for Randall Ford. Vote for Jimmy Haas. Vote for...
So anyways, the link is also above. So if you want to do that, the place that he's talking about voting, the link is going to be above. So you can actually just click the link and it'll bring it right to that voting. So you can just click all the, us the best for everything.
Yes, please do that.
And then, just do that every single day.
I guess they replaced my pen with this. So, and also we would like to, coming up, we'd like to say, wish a happy Farters Day.
That does look like
they have been getting into my notes. That's so funny. Happy Father's Day.
There we go.
These guys. We have got to get rid of these guys.
Surprised they touch your stuff.
Yeah, it's not easy.
No,
so
it's not.
they must have found a way to get somebody. I like to keep my stuff guarded.
Yeah,
so my guess is maybe Thumb wasn't doing his job.
Probably.
Whenever he's not selling the car. He is tasked with guarding my stuff. Apparently.
I mean, you look at him and you're going to be like, I can get past him. You know what I mean? Like,
he's got a pretty good bark. So somebody tried to touch my stuff the other day and he was like,
I can see that. Yeah.
So he ran them off. But
good
they're
bark.
shifty. They could have worked their way around.
That's true.
It's like put a cupcake, the cupcake. Before you know it, he's cupcake down the trail, and then they're messing with my stuff.
Especially with like
putting fart on here.
Crumble cookies. He's a big fan of those crumble cookies.
Who isn't?
That's true.
Yes, so Father's Day is coming up this weekend. We'd like to wish a happy Father's Day to all of the dads out there. We had, speaking of dads, you have your dad that is going to be gracing our presence
tomorrow,
here. Tomorrow. Well, yes, because this is going to be aired on the 10th. If Andrew is able to do what he does, you can blame it on the bad guys.
Yeah, I know.
If you can't do it, then
how long can I do?
Yeah, that's a reason we're a day late. And here in 17 years, whenever Andrew is still screwing crap up, he'd be like, "Oh man, you remember those guys?
Remember the Shady Year guy? They came out of nowhere."
Yeah, I went to Shady's funeral last month, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't him.
Dang, he done before you. He looks way younger than you do.
But I am laminated.
Yeah, I guess
so I'm going to last a long time. Yeah. I will outlast you. I'm going to.
Probably.
If I don't, if I do pass before you, know that I'm going to haunt you. I am going to be a ghost. You're going to go. It's like, when that coffee turn over? It's going to be me.
I'll have to remember.
Whenever anything spills after I'm gone, no, I did that.
I'll speak at your funeral and just be like, "Oh well, this guy actually said that he's gonna haunt me for the rest of my life." So,
So if I do a good job, that won't be that long.
That's true.
Anyway, we'd like to it is Lot Life employee pricing. We want to get to that.
Yeah.
It has been extended. It was such a big hit. It's been running for a little over a month now.
Yep.
And people are just coming in droves because Ford's product is, whatever percentage it is, I think it's in the 20s, is actually produced outside of the country. So
correct.
Tariffs do apply to the Ford products, just not as much as any of the other automakers, which means that the prices have gone up a little bit. But Ford is doing something really special. They're doing employee pricing for anyone. You can come in. The people that worked at Ford are able to buy the Ford products cheaper than anybody else on the planet. But Ford is giving that same right to any person who just comes in off the street. They can buy that Ford product for employee pricing, which is pretty incredible. Yeah, it's a pretty big savings.
They're just trying to help out, give back to the community themselves. So, I mean, Ford's been around for forever. So, yes. I mean, they're just trying to help everybody out and do employee pricing. They're doing it all the way until July 4th.
Yes.
So that's
Independence Day will be the end of employee pricing. So
they knew they couldn't end it. They knew that they're like, a Memorial Day weekend, we can't end it there, you know? And then they're like, 4th of July is coming up? That's American. Nah, I can't end it there either.
Yeah.
So, but after that, they can.
Yes. But we have started, they've trickled in. Some of the vehicles are starting to trickle in now that do have the increased prices because of the tariffs. And you still get a big discount on those, but we still have some on the lot that we had before the tariff pricing started hitting. So we have employee pricing and we have some vehicles left that were before the tariffs hit. So that's a double whammy as far as savings.
It's actually kind of hard to explain to people too that, one's $3,000 more and it's the same thing. I'm like, tariffs, know, it does affect.
Yeah. So you can come in and get those while we still have some. Don't miss out on that. We've covered Best of the River Valley. We've covered, summer. Summer is about a week away, the official kickoff of summer. We've had a few hot days, but it hasn't been too bad yet. That just made me think, and I went through and talked to some of the guys. It's like, well, I'll just ask you, what's your favorite season in the car business?
Probably fall.
Fall?
Yeah, fall's just my favorite. I mean, not only that, this time also, like how we're having all the storms and stuff, I know it's
spring is tough.
I kind of love it though. It's not necessarily just the car business itself, but I just enjoy like the cloudiness. I'm not a sun guy,
Yeah.
I'm not a sun guy.
I feel your pain.
So I like the clouds, and when it's a rainy day or not even raining, but really cloudy, I love that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well,
okay.
I like the sun just because it does wonders for my attitude and my mood.
Sure.
What is normally my orneriness is a little less ornery.
Yeah,
if
like
it's
today.
Sunny out. Like today. So if it's sunny outside, but the spring and the fall, of course, the temperatures are a little more comfortable. The nice thing about fall is the temperatures are a little bit cooler, but you don't have all these storms.
Correct.
The angst that
Is that a word?
Yes, it is a word that I get in this business whenever spring rolls through. It's like every day whenever you hear them talking about it, it's like, oh yeah, there's a big chance for like, Volkswagen size hail in the area. And I'm just like, no. I just
a hail sale.
Yeah, a hail sale is not any fun. It is. You have to go through and look at all these cars, and then you can't sell them for a little bit until everything gets adjusted or fixed. The insurance has to come through and look and evaluate all of them. And whenever it gets hit in a big area, then there's not that many adjusters. So it's a detriment to your business. I would rather not deal with it. I'm a creature of habit. I get up, do this, and this. You throw that in, it just totally discombobulates my days. It's not any fun. And so whenever it seems like every day, it seems like storms are worse than they used to be.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's been really bad this year.
Yeah,
really bad this year. I mean, we've already got hit by I feel like it's been like 19 tornadoes. Tornado here, tornado here.
Yeah, it's just all over. So spring it's fun that the weather's getting nice, but yeah, the storms make spring not so much fun for me.
A lot of people like fall because fall's all the pretty colors and stuff. I can't see any of that. I don't see any of it. I don't really care. I like the weather. That's about it.
It's like the leaves turn brown. They've always been brown.
Exactly.
To me.
They're like, that's a hint of red. I'm like, I see brown still.
When they're green, they're brown. It doesn't matter.
When they're green or red or black, they're brown.
Yeah. And of course, winter. I don't like. You're not going to get too hot, but winter's not a great time to sell vehicles. It's not that comfortable.
Yeah.
So you can come inside and get cool whenever it's summer, but when it's cold outside and everything's cold and frigid, it's just not that much fun. And getting stuff sleeted on, iced on.
And here's the thing, though. In the summer at the car dealership, like you said, we can come inside to get cooled off and stuff like that. But in the winter, it's usually cold out there and still cold in here because all the windows and everything. It's just cold. You can't keep up.
It's like in the sales office here. It's just all glass, and so whatever the temperature, if it's cold outside, it's freezing in there. And then you turn the heater on. Of course, there's not any ventilation, so it goes from freezing to 4,000 degrees like that. And then as soon as the heater kicks off, you just wait and you go. There it is, right back down to freezing.
Yeah, that's so I'd have to say definitely the fall for selling cars.
That's what most of the guys said. A few of them said summer, but just because it's nice out there, everything's shiny, but it gets so hot in the summer.
It's also because no school, so it's a little bit easier.
Yep,
a lot more people coming to buy cars when they're not busy.
Yeah. It tends to be busy during the summer.
It does, especially on Saturdays.
Yes. So everybody should come out and see us. I think we've run a little bit long. I've got to go see what I can do to clean up the rest of the studio and the showroom after Shady and made their way through here.
Yeah, guys, go check out the videos. Like I said, it's on the Randall Ford page on Facebook. You can click the link above here for our voting. I'll put that link up here so that people can go vote. It also goes to the link as well, so there's going to be two different links, one for voting, one for our YouTube. If you click the link to our YouTube, you can go ahead and hit that big old red subscribe button and subscribe. Be one of our 3 followers.
And be ready. We could have a special guest next week. Somebody joining us.
Who's that? That was not my dad.
Your dad.
not
special to you.
He's been on there. He's been on the podcast a year ago.
Yeah, but it's a welcome back.
Yeah, it is a welcome back.
It's a reunion tour
Scenario.
We're getting the band back together.
That's true. All right, guys, we are out of here. See ya.